So this hack of international soccer, someone just changed the player sprites, and I think everything about the rest of the game is actually the same. So Andrew Spencer did not write this. Okay, I'm pushing keys. Is it decompacting? What's going on? I loaded the one player version, so yeah, just I'm going to be that colour, so that would be a good mix. They're kind of like the digits you get on a Pong console. They're massive as well. Right. There you go. It's international wheelchair soccer. Right, okay. So I think the ball sticks to your feet. I think it makes more sense in this game. It's a bit unrealistic on a real football game from back then. But if you do it like this, actually makes a lot of sense. Although I don't know how the tackling is going to work. See. Use one of those weird Stargate devices, obviously, to ride your wheelchair straight through them. Yay! Something weird happened there with his wheelchair when he jumped. Okay, he's quite far away. Where's the ball now? Oh, right, see. Damn it. You've got to be careful not to get the ball out as well. So you can still head the ball and all that. And it's basically the same rules. If you have the ball, you go slower than the ones that don't. Which is why passing is important. But where the hell are all my guys? They're never in the right place. Here you go, mate. No. See, I don't know what's going on with the graphic of the goalie there. I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to watch him now. He's got like, his wheelchair turns into crutches. That's not right. Oh, he has got crutches. Yeah, look, see, at one point, it looks like he's in a wheelchair. And at the other point, it looks like he's got crutches. That's a bit messed up. Not really sure how that's working. But it actually plays really well. Like I said, as long as you don't put it on like really hard difficulty, then it becomes impossible for the wrong reasons. Well, looks like it's going to be a short episode then. Just get it on their side. Ooh. Yay! Now, any one of us could have done this if we had an illegal copy of this game. And what they called machine code monitor cartridge, that's what they were called, yeah. If you had one of those, then programmer's reference guide, any of us could have done these, because the definitions, I don't think they're compressed or anything. I mean, I think the whole case sits in the whole cartridge sits in 16K the Vic can see anyway. I don't think there's much going on there really. So yeah, I'm glad they haven't broken that. That's because that makes more sense now if you're playing a football game where the football gets stuck to your feet, whatever. That really does look too dark. That's more like it. Not really. So let's check out something that takes ages to load because I think I need to go to my dentist. His name is Jack Daniels. To be clear, at the moment I haven't got any pain in that tooth, really. Unless I bite down really hard on it. However, I think that filling does need replacing. It's the 10th time where I don't know at the moment. Yeah, there's no other directories down there, it's just that and that really. So should I have a go at wizardry? No, I really haven't put in the effort on that to play the game. So I need to read loads of like magazine reviews that have done like a 2-3 page spectacular on it, and they do good explanations of the game. It's not just reading the manual. We tried the thing in the manual and it didn't work, and in the long play they're doing something else. So I think that's as far as I got with wizardry. Yeah. Hang on, we got the old faithful ones here, haven't we? No, this is a different one. We want the B list. Thank you. There's only 2 directories actually. Something's missing here. Nah, there's something wrong here. Here we go. Fuck's sake. We have to do the old alphabetical sort. There's no other way. It's all blue max there. So it's always good to put it on the old alphabetical sort. I'm sure this is basics. We're not ready to write our mega game. The mega game. Ooh, Exile. Exile was big on the BBC Micro. It did get a release on the C64. Does that mean it was super soft? Now, people who had this game on the BBC, I should add, really liked it. They were the kind of people that, played the sort of games my friend liked and not me. So this review probably won't go that well. But if you're one of the 7 people who ever watch any of my videos and you give a shit about my review, if you can call it that, then obviously you're going to be of the same ilk as me, otherwise why are you watching really? No. Maybe it's funny watching my videos when you're drunk, I wouldn't know, I don't drink anymore. I did all my drinking in the first half of my life, so I kind of compressed that all together. So, and since Christmas is fucking cancelled again, even though not officially, it is if I want to be alive. Then, well, I suppose I won't even have to worry about having alcohol with my Christmas dinner or New Year's dinner. So unless I finish enough of my house, no one can stay with me, and I'm not leaving the house at Christmas. Exactly, it's unfair on you, isn't it, buddy? How can you be like closed up for like so many hours in the day? Plus they have to be separated now, so it's impossible. I'm bored. Yeah, I used to say that a lot as well, mate. You are bored, aren't you? What are you bored? I haven't finished doing these shit videos yet, mate. I ain't even finished my roll up. Yeah, you're holding up roll up production, buddy. Right, music's not bad. That's all the techno-ish way. So if you don't like techno music, you're a bit fucked. But anyway. You're still bored. Right then, mate. You're so bored, you want to go in the hi-fi cabinet, do you? I don't think so, mate. You'd wreak havoc in there. My filters, I don't like them with cat ears, mate. I'm sorry, I'm a bit fussy. See, you've got a hump now, you've jumped off. I told you my cats understand everything I say. They just don't have the correct voice box to reply. They're replying psychically, and human beings haven't caught up yet. So, you want biscuits? Alright then, mate. We can make the biscuits magically appear from inside the jar, outside. You can have as many of these biscuits as you want, mate. These are the cheap shit ones from Sainsbury's. If it's anything like Sainsbury's cheese and onion crisps versus Walker's cheese and onion crisps, I feel sorry for you, but I suppose better than nothing. Yeah, Bad Commodore has completely lost it. And if you thought that didn't happen about 5 years ago, well, you're missing out, mate, on the channel. Come on in. You can have some of these. No cheese balls for me though. I've only got 3 packets of them left, and I don't fancy risking my life going to Poundland to get the only cheese balls worth of shit on sale in the UK. And they happen to be fantastic value as well, but I buy them for the taste. I couldn't care less whether you get more or less in a supermarket one. There you go, that was on purpose. I was pressing the fire button, I just didn't notice that the joystick was on top of the remote control. Okay, I'm going to do nothing. Pimp my game of exile. What does that mean? I just have it as it was. So that's the loading screen. Which is pretty disturbing actually. Because the guy is scared and he's massively high on fucking hash. That's why his eyeballs are like that. See, if you're on heroin or Coca-Cola or just genuinely freaked out, you get the crazy eyes, which is what the eyes that guy in Office Space selling the magazine subscriptions. He's also in Evolution with David Duchovny, and I haven't seen Deep Impact with David Duchovny's wife, but I did watch it by myself. It was pretty good actually. It was a lot better than Armageddon. Perhaps this is not a game for smokers. Perhaps it is. Who knows, sir? We'll find out very shortly. God damn it, I've left my CRT glasses over there. Get on with it, Mad Commodore. I do seem to be having a bit of a problem at the moment there, Adamski, you're right. Don't think there'll be any kebab consumed tonight, either homemade or from those losers couple of miles away and make rubbish kebab. But it's like a rubbish London kebab. It's not like a rubbish Northern England kebab. There is a difference, and you don't want to know what the difference is, mate. Okay. So, okay. How do I get out there? How do I actually get out then? Alright, so you've got to activate doors and stuff. Okay, I've never played this game, by the way. No idea. Oh, okay, right, so I've actually landed now. So it's sort of like Thrust meets an arcade adventure. It seems to be like some sort of wind going on. Now what, I've never seen this on the BBC. I'll be interested to see if it's exactly the same speed. Because the BBC has twice the processing power. But obviously it doesn't have hardware pixel scroll registers. C64 doesn't have hardware scrolling. That would mean it would move the entire character screen one block to the left or right if you needed it to. I'm supposed to shoot him or something. I don't think I've got a fire button, so... No, he's not that kind of game, Mad Commodore. So he's kind of like Thrust. So I think you have to collect stuff to repair your ship. Possibly. I can't get that thing to open, so... Yeah, this is not a good place for me to be. Cool. Is he like my buddy? Am I like, is it Perseus in Clash of the Titans with the mechanical owl? That was like the best thing ever, that was. Very, very unbelievable, but so outside whatever that thing is. Yeah, it's really nice animation on the guy. Yeah, if I like these kind of games, I would have really liked this back then, I have to say. So I don't really know what you're supposed to do, but I can tell it's, unless it's infuriatingly difficult to actually do what you're supposed to do in this game. So I can't go down there either. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You definitely have to go down somewhere, innit? And you can't go down there, it won't let you go. Oh, it will. Well, only a little bit though. Nah, that's really weird. So yeah, I can't really play any more of this game, so because I don't know what you're supposed to do. We're at that stage where we found a game that's actually got some talent behind it, and it's not the usual kind of game I play. So obviously we need to get in there, but I can't see a button or anything. So I'm sure those things were firing at me before, but no, fire button doesn't actually do anything. You can't break through it. Oh well, that's an interesting game. Didn't even get to see who made it. But I do get to see this low flying angle on my C64 keyboard because the stupid Argos premium executive hard Bulgarian leather office chair bullshit has fucking sunk again. Oh, I did find some wallpaper which, whilst not exactly like the wallpaper I used to have before, is actually close enough because I'll be concentrating on the TV. So if I sprayed my TV black and silver, yeah, that's not going to happen. So I still need to buy a TV. The one that needs degaussing on the tube is still for sale, as if it wouldn't be. But I could ring up my mate and ask him if he knows anyone in my sort of area who'd be willing to come round and degauss a TV. However, it's collection only, and he lives way too many miles away for me to collect. Maybe 20 years ago I would have been crazy enough. I think I drove about 40 or 50 miles to pick up my Amiga 1200, and I've got loads of other stuff with it. So the guy didn't have happy memories of that expenditure because he bought it for his kids, and they wanted a PC like a year later, and so that went straight up in the loft or something. And it's not the usual pack anyway, it's the A1200 Combat pack or something. Yeah, anyway, I don't bloody know, mate. Already done Alien 3, and I would have done it better than in my foul mood at the moment. So I can play the games you haven't seen before when the battery's charging. Can't think of anything I want to watch on the projector. I think watching The Real Hustle on the projector is taking a piss. I did start watching The Strain, because it probably has been about 2.5 years since I watched that. I don't know, probably because I'm not eating anything at the moment. I don't feel like watching it because I can't have any crisps, snacks, nothing like that while I'm watching it. So it ruins the experience. But I can watch The Real Hustle with just like, you know, light tea with no sugar. That I can deal with. Although I don't believe it's particularly educational, because there's a lot of instances it's like, well, to rent a shop, mate, you have to give some official details. You can't just go and give someone cash, and you can't rent a shop for one day either unless the bloke who's renting it to you is just as dodgy as the scammers who would buy it. So this is Warlock, Druid 3. And we're going to have everything on, except for that. And that. So this really bears out my thing where you know, C64 games do get worse over time, even though they should be ashamed. Every shoot 'em up should be as slick and colourful as Sanction, but sadly it isn't. And same thing applies to Druid. Druid, the first one, is my favourite. Druid 2 I don't like as much, but that may be, you know, a small amount of difference added to the fact that I didn't actually have Druid 2, not on the C64. I don't think I had any version. And of course this is the wrong Warlock game. You asshole. Damn it. I need to do a video of Warlock. I think it's one of those ones where it's difficult to find a crack that works. No, I don't think it should be, because I don't think it's a multi-load game. Anyway, the graphics on that are absolutely horrible. I'm sure I've done a video on Warlock. I'm not sure if I've uploaded it though. I remember saying on camera that you can barely see you and the other things, and it's like a 4-colour game. Druid was not a 4-colour background game at all. So yeah, it's bad enough that you know, you didn't have like a Mega Drive, but the software houses were just shitting on you, mate. Absolutely, it's just like, just stand under them, open your mouth wide, and they'll do a big shit and take £10 out of your wallet and stick a penny up your arsehole. Who knows, mate, eh? Another 5 minutes I reckon, and maybe maybe more than that. The camera will need to be recharged again. Atari software stuff, that is, actually. And I've done all of them except the Star Wars isn't even in there, but I've done all the ones I can do. So for some reason I only put Stargate and not Defender. We should be playing Guardian or Guardian 2 anyway. Oh, can my voice box handle the amount of swearing for Beverly Hills Cop? When it fails to load on the SD to IEC. You thought I was going to say something else here. Yeah, I've got no idea if this is going to work. I don't think I tested this. So now it's a pretty naff game. I've got a gameplay video of it. Space to continue. Right. Does appear to be loading something. So most people in the UK would have had this on tape. So it's already shit for being a multi-load. To put up with a multi-load, the game has to be as good as like Salamander for a person who like playing Salamander the arcade. Oh no, goddamn copyright Nazis. Unfortunately, it's the best thing about this game. I'll say that up front. Okay, so it's such a unplayable game that you get to try different levels. Which is going to be a bit of a problem now because we've got infinite ding-dongs. Right, okay, I had to think about that. That's not a good sign. Get A string. If A string is equal to 8 in quotes, then print arsehole. Run. If you do that all together, you'll see how easy it is to get instant response to keyboard or even joystick function. But with the joystick function, it will be a peak. It'll still be fast enough. Funnily enough, poking graphics onto the character screen is slower in BASIC than using the print command. The print command is actually really fast on the C64. Right, the dodgy music has gone. These are like 1983 C64 graphics, I'll be honest. Why? Oh, well, the wheel is turning. Okay, why is he not actually turning round? So I can see, do you have to press fire to turn? Or so? You do. Alright, okay. So I probably should have tested that in a different place. What? So to turn, you have to basically shoot your gun to be able to turn. So this is a Texas game. Ah, bloody hell, I keep forgetting to press fire. Okay. I thought he had a crappy blue Chevy Nova. So everything else is blue, but not your car. Whoa, that's really iffy. It's a shit game. Run stop is pause. Q to quit when you pause. Restore. Restore is fuck you, stop trying to break into my game. Why would I be trying to break into your shit game, mate?